popliteal fossa. Understand? The boundaries you can see here. Superolaterally. The superolateral is found by biceps femoris. The superolateral is found by biceps femoris muscle. The muscle of the back of the thigh. Biceps femoris. After that, superomedially, it is found by semitendinosus, semimembranosus. Semitendinosus as well as semimembranosus. Supplemented by gracilis, sartorius and adductor magnus. These are called as above boundaries, superolaterally and superomedially. Superolaterally is found by biceps femoris. Superomedially is found by semitendinosus and semimembranosus, supplemented by gracilis and sartorius and adductor magnus. These are called as above boundaries. Above boundaries. Below boundaries, inferolaterally it found by lateral head of the gastrocnemius. Lateral head of the gastrocnemius, supplemented by plantaris muscle. Inferolateral is found by lateral head of the gastrocnemius as well as supplemented by plantaris muscle. Inferomedial is found by medial head of the gastrocnemius. The gastrocnemius has two heads, medial head as well as lateral head. The lateral head is found by lateral boundary, that means inferolaterally. The medial head is found by inferomedially. That is called as boundaries of the cuboidal fossa. Inferomedially found by medial head of the gastrocnemius. The gastrocnemius is the muscle of the back of the leg. Muscle of the back of the leg. That is called as boundaries of the popliteal fossa. Boundaries of the popliteal fossa. I will repeat one more time. The superolateral is found by biceps femoris. Superomedial is found by semitendinosus, semimembranosus. Understand? Supplemented by gracilis, sartorius and adductor magnus. Inferomedial is found by medial head of the gastrocnemius. Inferolateral is found by lateral head of the gastrocnemius and plantaris muscle. Those are called as boundaries of the popliteal fossa. Boundaries of the popliteal fossa. Are you clear? Are you clear about these boundaries? Yes. You see here, this is called as your superior side. This is called as inferior side. See here, superolaterally is found by here biceps femoris. Biceps femoris. Understand? After that, superomedial is found by semitendinosus as well as semimembranosus and semitendinosus. Understand? Inferomedial is found by medial head of the gastrocnemius. Inferolateral is found by lateral head of the gastrocnemius. Those are called as boundaries of the popliteal fossa. Boundaries of the popliteal fossa. Superomedially, superolaterally, inferomedially and inferolaterally. Understand? You see here, inferolateral is found by lateral head of the gastrocnemius as well as plantaris muscle. The inferomedial is found by medial head of the gastrocnemius. These are called as inferomedially, inferolaterally. Superolaterally and superomedially. These are called as boundaries of the popliteal fossa. See here also same thing. See here, superolateral is found by biceps femoris. Understand? Superomedial is found by semimembranosus and semitendinosus, supplemented by gracilis, sartorius and adductor magnus. After that, inferolateral is found by lateral head of the gastrocnemius and plantaris muscle. The inferomedial is found by medial head of the gastrocnemius. Those are called as boundaries of the popliteal fossa. Boundaries of the popliteal fossa. Are you clear? Are you clear about this? Understand? This picture also you can see here. Superolaterally, biceps femoris. Superomedially, semitendinosus, semimembranosus. After that, inferolaterally, lateral head of the gastrocnemius and plantaris muscle. Inferomedial is found by the medial head of the gastrocnemius. Those are called as boundaries of the popliteal fossa. Boundaries of the popliteal fossa. Are you clear about this?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Next, coming to the roof and floor. Next, roof. It is found by deep. It is covered by roof. Is covered by found by deep fascia, also called as popliteal fascia. Deep fascia, also called as popliteal fascia. The superficial over the superficial fascia over the roof. Understand? Over the roof. This entire roof is covered by deep fascia or popliteal fascia. It is covering to the overall the roof of the roof. What is structures present in the roof of the popliteal fossa? One by one. Small saphenous vein, branches and terminal part of the posterior cutaneous nerve of the thigh, posterior division of the medial cutaneous nerve of thigh. Understand? Perineal or sural communicating nerve. Peroneal or sural communicating nerve. Those are called as your structures present in the roof of the popliteal fossa. Structures present in the roof of the popliteal fossa, especially the entire roof is covered by deep fascia, also called as popliteal fascia. It contains mainly small saphenous vein, branches and terminal part of the posterior cutaneous nerve of the thigh, posterior division of the medial cutaneous nerve of thigh. Yes. Deep fascia, also called as popliteal fascia. After that, posterior division of the medial cutaneous nerve of thigh. The posterior after that, posterior femoral cutaneous nerve of thigh. You can see these are called as your structures present in the roof of the popliteal fossa. Roof of the popliteal fossa. I will repeat one more time. Sural communicating nerve, short saphenous vein, posterior division of the medial cutaneous nerve of thigh, posterior cutaneous nerve of the thigh. Those are called as structures present in the roof of the popliteal fossa. Structures present in the roof of the popliteal fossa. Are you clear? Yes. Next, coming to the floor of the popliteal fossa. The floor of the popliteal fossa, above downward, what is structures mainly you can see above downwards, popliteal surface of the femur. Popliteal surface of the femur. After that, capsule of the knee joint. The capsule of the knee joint. Oblique popliteal ligament. Oblique popliteal ligament. Strong popliteal fascia covering to the popliteus muscle. That is called as roof is found by above downwards, popliteal surface of the femur, capsule of the knee joint, oblique popliteal ligament, strong popliteal fascia it covering to the popliteus muscle. Those are called as your floor of the popliteal fossa. Floor is found by above downwards, popliteal surface of the femur, capsule of the knee joint, oblique popliteal ligament, strong popliteal fascia covered to the popliteus muscle. Those are called as your floor of the popliteal fossa. See here above downwards. Here. This is called as your floor of the popliteal fossa. Above downwards, you can see a popliteal surface of the femur. After that, capsule of the knee joint. After that, oblique popliteal ligament. Oblique popliteal ligament. After that, fascia covering to the popliteus muscle. Fascia. After that, you can see the popliteus muscle. These are called as floor of the popliteal fossa. Floor of the popliteal fossa. Are you clear? Are you clear over this? Those are called as boundaries of the popliteal fossa. Boundaries of the popliteal fossa. I will repeat one more time. Boundaries. Understand? The popliteal fossa is a diamond-shaped depression mainly present behind to the knee joint. Understand? This is the homologous with the cuboidal fossa in case of upper limb. Understand? The more prominent in the knee is flexed. Boundaries, it has superomedially, superolaterally, infromedially, infrolaterally. The superolateral is found by biceps femoris. Understand? Superomedial is found by semitendinosus and semimembranosus. Infromedial is found by medial head of the gastrocnemius. Infrolateral is found by lateral head of the gastrocnemius as well as plantaris. That is called as boundaries. After that, roof is found by popliteal fascia. It contains, understand, saphenous nerve, sural communicating nerve. After that, short saphenous vein, the posterior cutaneous nerve of thigh. Those are called as contents of the roof of the popliteal fossa. After that, floor is found by above downwards, popliteal surface of the femur, capsule of the knee joint, oblique popliteal ligament. After that, your popliteal fascia. After that, popliteus muscle. Those are called as floor of the popliteal fossa. Floor of the popliteal fossa. Are you clear about this? Boundaries? Sound is clear, all of you? Yes. Next, coming to the contents of the popliteal fossa. Contents of the popliteal fossa. Contents are popliteal artery and its branches. Popliteal artery and its branches. Popliteal vein and tributaries. Popliteal vein and tributaries. Tibial nerve and its branches. Common peroneal nerve, its branches. That means sciatic nerve is divided into popliteal fossa divided into two branches. Tibial nerve as well as common peroneal nerve. Branches. Posterior cutaneous nerve of thigh. The genicular branches of the obturator nerve. Genicular branch of obturator nerve. Popliteal lymph nodes and fat. Those are called as contents of the popliteal fossa. Contents of the popliteal fossa. First one, popliteal artery, its branches, popliteal vein, its tributaries, tibial nerve, its branches, common peroneal nerve, its branches, tibial nerve as well as common peroneal nerve, both are branches of the sciatic nerve, posterior cutaneous nerve of thigh, genicular branch of the obturator nerve, popliteal lymph nodes and fat. Those are called as contents of the popliteal fossa. Contents of the popliteal fossa. First one, popliteal artery and branches, popliteal vein and tributaries, tibial nerve, branches, common peroneal nerve, its branches, posterior cutaneous nerve of thigh, genicular branch of the obturator nerve, and popliteal lymph nodes, finally fat. These are called as contents of the popliteal fossa. Contents of the popliteal fossa. Are you clear about this? Are you clear? Those are called as contents. See picture. Here, the sciatic nerve divided into two branches. Here, common peroneal nerve as well as tibial nerve. Understand? After that, popliteal vein, popliteal artery. Understand? After that, you can see here. They are called as contents of the popliteal fossa. Contents of the popliteal fossa. Understand? Clear, all of you?
Yes, sir.
They are called as definition, boundaries and contents of the popliteal fossa. Now we'll discuss one by one contents. Understand? First content, that is called as your popliteal artery. Popliteal artery. Understand? The popliteal artery, the continuation of the femoral artery. The continuation of the femoral artery. After that, you have to remember course, relations, branches and applied anatomy. Many arteries they will last, you have to remember origin, that means coming from where, course, relations and branches, and finally applied anatomy. The popliteal artery, the continuation of the femoral artery. Popliteal artery, the continuation of the femoral artery. Here, now coming means course. It extended obliquely, continuation of the femoral artery from the fifth osteoaponeurotic ring. This osteoaponeurotic ring, adductor magnus muscle. Mainly five openings are there. 4 perforating branches. Fifth one passing to the femoral artery, the continuation of the popliteal artery. Understand? Opening erector magnus to the lower border of the popliteus muscle. It reaches to the erector magnus to the lower border of the popliteus muscle, where it divides into two branches, two terminal branches. One is called as anterior tibial artery and posterior tibial artery. The anterior tibial artery going to the your anterior compartment of the leg. The posterior tibial artery is going to the posterior compartment of the leg. Are you getting? That is called as your course of the popliteal artery. I will repeat one more time. The continuation of the popliteal artery at the fifth osteoaponeurotic opening. After that, understand? After that, it passing to the erector magnus to the lower border of the popliteus muscle. Lower border of the popliteus muscle. Here it divided into two terminal branches. One is called anterior tibial artery and posterior tibial artery. The anterior tibial artery going to anterior compartment of the leg. The posterior tibial artery going to the your posterior compartment of the leg. Understand? That is called as your course of the popliteal artery. Course of the popliteal artery. The artery is about 20 centimeter long. The artery is about 20 centimeter long and passes downwards and laterally. Understand? The contact with the floor of the popliteal fossa. Floor of the popliteal fossa. That is called as your course of the popliteal artery. Course of the popliteal artery. Are you clear? Are you clear about that course? Yes. Now coming to the relations. Understand? Popliteal vein accompanying to the artery, but undergoes less oblique course. Understand? Behind to the your artery and lower part, the artery and lower part is medial to the artery. First in the laterally, after that lies on the medial to the artery. Understand? After tibial nerve, it passes vertically from the upper to the lower angles of the popliteal fossa. During the course, the nerve crosses behind to the vessels. Understand? After that, it reaches to from side to side. Finally, it lies between the artery and nerve. Tibial artery and nerve. That is called as your relation of the popliteal vein as well as tibial nerve. Understand? You can see it. It is called as your popliteal artery. Understand? Behind you can see the your popliteal vein. After that, you can see the tibial nerve, the course. Tibial nerve. That is called as your relation between the artery, vein as well as nerve. In case of popliteal fossa, those are called as relations of the popliteal artery. Same thing you can see it. See the course you can see along with the artery. You can see the nerve, tibial nerve. Those are called as your popliteal artery. Understand? Relations of the popliteal artery. Anterior also called as deep. Anterior also called as deep. Mainly you can see the anteriorly mainly you can see the floor of the your popliteal fossa. The anterior also called as your floor of the popliteal fossa, mainly found by femoral surface of the femur. After that, capsule of the knee joint. Understand? After that, lower part you can see the plantaris muscle. Popliteus muscle. These are called as your anterior, also called as deep. The posterior, also called as superficial, mainly remaining things. Tibial nerve, popliteal vein, after that fascia, everything is the posterior relations. Understand? These are called as your medially and laterally, mainly genicular branches of the artery. These are called as your relations of the popliteal artery. The relations of the popliteal artery. Anterior also called as deep relations, especially femur, lower part of the femur as well as upper part of the tibia. Other than that, you can capsule of the knee joint. The posterior relations also called as superficial, mainly superficial what you can see vein, tibial nerve, after that cutaneous nerves. Understand? Those are called as your superficial relations. Laterally and medially branches of the popliteal artery. Those are called as relations of the popliteal artery. Relations of the popliteal artery. You can see these are called as your superficial relations, also called as posterior. All those things. Medially and lateral. Those are called as the relations of the popliteal artery. The relations of the popliteal artery. Are you clear? Second one is called as posterior. Are you clear? This is called as your time. Your means posterior. Sorry, anterior. This is called as your posterior. Are you clear now? Posteriorly, what you can see, especially the superficial structures, especially what you can see your nerve, tibial nerve. After that, popliteal vein. Yeah. Superficial to the artery. Those are called as posterior, also called as superficial. That is clear, all of you? Are you clear? Next, coming deep means present in the floor of the means popliteal fossa. Deep means floor of the popliteal fossa, right? Understand? That also called anterior. Artery present like that, right? Towards your knee. That is called anterior. Back is called as posterior. Anterior mainly is found by here. Your popliteal surface of the your femur. After that, your knee joint is the capsule of the knee joint. After that, your lower part of the tibia. Lower part of the tibia. After that, you can see the popliteal fascia. Same like popliteal fascia. Those are called as your deep relations, also called as anterior, superficial and deep. And medially and lateral, you can see the medial. You can see this is called as medially and laterally. The medial is formed by your branches of the popliteal artery. That branches I will explain later. Here, those are called as the relations of the popliteal artery. The relations of the popliteal artery. Are you clear, all of you? Now?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now coming to the same thing. This is called as your superficial. Also called as posterior. Back side comes the anterior side. You call it mainly floor of the popliteal fossa. Those are called as the relations of the popliteal artery. The relations of the popliteal artery. Next one, branches of popliteal artery. Branches of popliteal artery. Understand? Muscular branches. Muscular branches. It is supplied to the your mainly hamstring muscles. Muscular branches mainly supplied to the hamstring muscles, especially in the back thigh muscles, back of the thigh muscles. Other than that, your medial compartment of the thigh is supplied by your branches coming from the popliteal artery. Understand? After that, cutaneous branches. Cutaneous branches. After that, genicular branches. Genicular branches, also called as auricular branches. It is supplied to the knee joint, around to the knee joint. Those are called as genicular branches. Mainly, the genicular branches are 5 in number. Mainly 5 in number. The genicular branches mainly 5 in number. Understand? These anastomosis around to the knee joint. It is supplied to the knee joint. Are you getting? First one, muscular branches. It is supplied to the hamstring muscles as well as your medial compartment of the muscles. After that, your cutaneous branches is supplied to the cutaneous nerves. After that, genicular branches, that means it's supplied to the knee joint. Mainly genicular branches are 5 in number. See here, 2 above and 2 below. After that, you can see the one medial. Understand? Name the branches mainly. See here, superior medial genicular artery. The medial side you can see superior medial genicular artery. Superior medial genicular artery. After that, superior lateral genicular artery. These two coming from the your popliteal artery. Superior lateral genicular artery, superior medial genicular artery. Understand? After that, lower part, inferior medial genicular artery, inferior lateral genicular artery. Understanding? 2 above and 2 below. One more you can see medial genicular artery. Medial genicular artery. Those are called as branches coming from the popliteal artery around to the knee. These all arteries anastomosis around to the knee joint. It is supplied to the knee joint. Those are called as auricular branches of the popliteal artery. Are you clear? I will repeat one more time. The auricular branches, also called the genicular branches, coming from the popliteal artery. Mainly it has 5 in number. Understand? Those are above 2, below 2, between the 1. Understand? First above you can see medial side, superior medial genicular artery. Superior medial genicular artery. Lateral side, superior lateral genicular artery. After that, inferior side, inferior medial genicular artery. Inferior lateral genicular artery. One more, medial genicular artery. These are all arteries anastomosis around to the knee joint. It is supplied to the knee joint. Those are called as branches of the popliteal artery. Branches of the popliteal artery. Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Next one. Applied anatomy of popliteal artery. Mainly in case of brachial artery, you can take blood pressure. In case of fever, to burial pulse. Here, the blood pressure in the lower limb, it is recorded as a popliteal artery. Popliteal artery. Understand? Blood pressure, you can lower limb, you can record it as a popliteal artery. See here. They will record it as a popliteal pulse. In case of popliteal fossa, that is called as one applied anatomy. Next, after that, you can see the popliteal aneurysm. You can see here the dilatation of the your popliteal artery. Understand? That is called as popliteal aneurysm. See here. In case of popliteal artery, in case of popliteal fossa. After that, see, these are anastomosis around to the knee joint. Branches you can see here. superior medial genicular artery, superior lateral genicular artery, after that inferior lateral genicular artery, and you can see inferior lateral medial genicular artery. One more you can see here, medial genicular. These are called as branches coming from the popliteal artery. Anastomosis around to the knee joint. Anastomosis around to the knee joint. Those are called as your branches coming from the popliteal artery. Next one, tibial nerve as well as common peroneal nerve. Tibial nerve as well as common peroneal nerve. I will repeat, tibial nerve is common peroneal nerve, branches of sciatic nerve. See here, the sciatic nerve divided into, in case of popliteal fossa, divided into tibial nerve as well as common peroneal nerve. The common peroneal nerve is supplied to the your lateral compartment as well as anterior compartment of the leg. Posterior tibial nerve is going to posterior compartment. It's supplied to the posterior compartment. Understand? When I was studying about leg time, that time you can read the both to tibial nerve as well as common peroneal nerve. See here, this is called as your. This is called as your common peroneal nerve. This is called as your tibial nerve as well as common peroneal nerve. Tibial component as well as common peroneal nerve. The common peroneal nerve going to the lateral compartment of the leg as well as anterior compartment. But in case of posterior compartment, leg is supplied by tibial component. When you are going to posterior compartment as well as lateral compartment, which detail about this nerve we can study. That time we will study the tibial component as well as common peroneal component of the nerves. That is about popliteal fossa. Tibial nerve as well as common peroneal nerve we will study again. Compartments of the leg. That time we will study the both tibial nerve as well as common peroneal nerve. Again classes will be there. That is about your popliteal fossa, small class and important class. In this class what you studied? Definition, boundaries, contents, especially popliteal artery. Are you clear about this? Any doubts about the popliteal fossa? Any doubts you can ask me. Yes. Roll number 56. Roll number 56. Roll number 56 is present. Present?
Present.
Yes. What is the definition of the popliteal fossa?
Yes, sir.
Definition of the popliteal fossa. Definition.
Present, sir. Roll number 56. Present, sir.
What is the definition of the popliteal fossa?
It is a diamond-shaped depression lying behind the knee joint, the lower part of the femur and upper part of the tibia.
Okay. When is the prominent?
It is a diamond-shaped depression lying behind the knee joint, the lower part of the femur and the upper part of the tibia.
When is this space is more prominent? What is the condition?
Hello, sir.
When knee is flexed, that time is the space is more prominent. That is called as your definition of the popliteal fossa.
The knee is flexed.
Yes, that is called as the definition of the popliteal fossa.
When the knee is flexed, sir. When
Yes.
the knee is flexed.
The fossa is more prominent.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Roll number 115. Roll number present.
Yes, sir.
Yes, you tell me what is the boundaries of popliteal fossa.
Four boundaries, sir.
Name the boundaries.
Superior medial, superior lateral, inferior medial, inferior lateral,
Yes.
roof and floor.
Roof and floor. Now explain the superomedially.
Superior medially, semi-membranous, semi-tendinous muscles
Okay.
supplemented by gracialis, sartorius, adductor magnus.
Okay.
Superior laterally, biceps femoris, sir.
Very good. Next.
Muscle of the back of the thigh.
Okay. Next.
Superior medially, medial head of gastrocnemius.
Gastrocnemius. Okay.
Inferior lateral head of gastrocnemius.
Other than that,
Supplemented by plantaris.
plantaris muscle. Those are called as your boundaries of the popliteal fossa. What about roof and floor?
Floor popliteal surface of femur.
Okay, other than that,
Oblique popliteal ligament. Strong popliteal fascia.
other than that,
Capsule of knee joint.
yes, capsule of the knee joint. What about roof?
Roof formed by deep fascia.
Deep fascia. What is the contents of the roof of the popliteal fossa?
Contains small saphenous vein.
Small saphenous vein.
Peroneal or sural communicating nerve.
Yes, sural communicating nerve.
Branches
After-
of posterior cutaneous nerve of that.
Yes, those are called as roof contents of the roof of the popliteal fossa. Very good. Next, roll number 49. Roll number 49.
Yes, sir, present.
Yes. You tell me what is the contents of the popliteal fossa. Name the contents of the popliteal fossa.
Popliteal artery and its branches,
Very good.
popliteal vein and its tributaries,
Okay.
tibial nerve,
Okay.
the common peroneal nerve,
A common peroneal nerve. After that.
posterior cutaneous nerve of thigh,
Okay.
genital branch of obturator nerve,
Okay. Next.
popliteal lymph nodes, fat.
Yes, those are called as contents of the popliteal fossa. Very good. Roll number 7. 7. Roll number 7. Seven is absent. Roll number 100. Roll number, yes, present. Yes. Roll number 100 is present. Yes, sir. No, present or not?
Present, sir.
Yes. You explain the popliteal artery course.
Is the continuation of femoral artery
Okay.
from the fifth also upon the combination
Okay.
magnus.
Okay. Extended from the erector magnus to the lower border of the popliteus muscle. Okay. What are the branches coming from the popliteal artery?
It divides into two continuous.
Okay.
It passes towards lateral spontaneous.
Okay. After that, branches. Name the branches. Name the branches of popliteal artery. Name the branches. Roll number 95. 95. LR. 95.
Absent, sir.
Absent. Okay. Roll number boys here.
Yes, sir.
Present.
Yes, sir.
Yes, you tell me the branches of popliteal artery. Name the branches. At least you name the branches of popliteal artery.
Branches, sir.
Name the branches. Name the branches. At least you name the genicular branches.
Muscular branch,
Genicular branch. It's supplied to the knee joint. Anastomosis around to the knee joint. Total 5 branches are there, right?
yes, sir.
Yes, medial side, superior side, that means 2, inferior side 2, between that 1 more. I told you 5 branches. Name the branches.
superior medial,
Yes, superior, medial.
superior lateral, inferior.
Name the branches. Name the full form. Superior, medial. Yes.
Genicular artery.
Yes, superior and medial genicular artery. After that,
Superior lateral genicular artery.
very good. Next,
Inferior medial genicular artery.
okay. Next, same thing. Inferior.
Inferior lateral genicular artery.
Okay, one more.
Medial
Yes,
medial genicular artery.
medial genicular artery. Understand? Those are called the 5 branches coming from the popliteal artery. In case of your genicular artery, it's supplied to the knee joint, around to the anastomosis, around to the knee joint. Those are called the branches of the popliteal artery. Yes. Roll number 147.
Sir.
Yes. Other than popliteal artery, what are the remaining contents of the popliteal fossa?
Present, sir.
Yes. Other than popliteal artery, what is other contents of the popliteal fossa? Other contents other than popliteal artery. 2 nerves are there, right? What is the nerves names? Are you getting my question? 147.
Yes, sir.
I name the other 2 nerves other than popliteal artery.
Tibial nerve,
Yes, correct.
cranial nerve, posterior cutaneous nerve of thigh,
Yes,
and obturator nerve.
yes. Genicular branch of the obturator nerve. Understand? So means tibial nerve as well as common peroneal nerve, branches of what?
Sciatic nerve, sir.
Sciatic nerve. Understand? Posterior tibial means tibial nerve going to where? Which compartment of the leg?
Sir,
Tibial nerve is going to which compartment of the leg?
posterior compartment, sir.
Yes. What about common peroneal nerve?
Lateral and anterior compartment of leg,
Yes.
sir.
It's applied to those things. Those are called as peroneal nerve as well as your tibial nerve. Are you getting? That is about this detail about these nerves. You'll study the leg time. That compartments you'll study. That time you'll study the detail about the common peroneal nerve as well as your tibial nerve. Understand? Roll number 145. Roll number 145.
Yes, sir.
Yes. You tell me the terminal branches of the popliteal artery. Terminal branches of the popliteal artery.
Terminal branches,
Yes.
sir.
Yes. Terminal branches of the popliteal artery. Yes.
Tibial branch,
Name the branch.
anterior,
Yes, correct.
sir.
Name the branches.
Anterior branches,
Anterior branch. Name the full form.
muscular, cutaneous, genicular.
Those are the branches coming from the popliteal artery. I am asking about terminal branches. Terminal, that means last branches of the popliteal artery. Roll number 140. 140.
Yes, sir.
Yes, what are the terminal branches of the popliteal artery?
Anterior tibial artery, posterior tibial artery.
That I am asking. See here, 145. Anterior tibial artery as well as posterior tibial artery. The terminal branches of the popliteal artery. Are you clear, all of you? Yes. Where the popliteal artery divided into 2, anterior and posterior. Anyone? Where the popliteal artery is divided into 2 branches, 2 terminal branches. One is called as anterior tibial artery and posterior tibial artery.
Lower border of popliteus.
Yes, lower border of the popliteus muscle. It is called as your terminal branches of the popliteal artery. Are you clear, all of you? Yes, roll number 126. Roll number 126.
Yes, sir.
Yes, what is the boundaries of popliteal fossa?
Superomedial, superolaterals, inferiormedial, inferolaterals.
Explain the superolateral. Name the boundaries.
Superolaterally, it is formed by biceps femoris, sir.
Okay.
Superomedially, semitendinosus and semimembranosus,
Okay.
supplemented by gracilis, sartorius, and adductor magnus.
Okay. What about inferior side?
Inferiormedially, medial head of gastrocnemius muscle. Inferiolaterally, lateral head of gastrocnemius supplemented by plantaris muscle.
Yes. Okay. That is called as boundaries. After that, roof and floor.
The roof is formed by the deep fascia or
Okay.
popliteal fascia.
Okay.
It contains small saphenous vein,
Okay.
branches in posterior cutaneous nerve of thighs.
Okay. After that, floor is found by
Popliteal surface of femur, capsule of knee joint,
okay.
oblique popliteal ligament,
Okay.
and strong popliteal fascia.
Okay. After that,
Strong popliteal fascia, sir.
other than after that, popliteal muscle. These are called as the floor of the popliteal fossa. Very good. Roll number 110. Roll number 110.
Sir,
Yes. Name the contents of the popliteal fossa.
popliteal artery and its branches,
Okay.
popliteal vein and its tributaries,
Okay.
tibial nerve,
Okay.
common peroneal nerve and its branches, posterior cutaneous nerve of thigh, popliteal lymph nodes, genicular branch of obturative nerve, and scapula.
These are called as contents of the popliteal fossa. Very good. Roll number 105.
Yes, sir.
Yes, present. What is the definition of popliteal fossa?
Sir,
What is the definition of the popliteal fossa? Definition. What is the definition of the popliteal fossa? One 105. Yes, correct. Yes, diamond shape
diamond shaped depression lying
behind to the
each
knee joint. Understand? Below the
joint.
joint or posterior to the joint. Behind the knee joint. Understand? This is the homologous with the upper limb. What is the fossa? The homologous with, in case of upper limb also same thing is present. Like a depressed. Yes, cuboidal fossa. Very good. That is called as boundaries and contents of the popliteal fossa. Understand? The popliteal fossa very important essay question. Like a cuboidal fossa. They will ask. Understand? They were super senior, they got essay question. Popliteal fossa. Boundaries, contents, definition. Are you clear about popliteal fossa? Any doubts? Yes. Thank you. Understand?
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Stay home, stay safe.
Same to you, sir.
Welcome.